Welcome to Flipkart Power BI dashboard tutorial. Okay, so we're going to create Flipkart Power BI dashboard in this particular tutorial using this particular data set, and the end result would look something like this. So without wasting any more time, so let's start it. Okay, so everyone, so now first thing first, we should add the data source. Okay, so I'll click on get data, click on Excel. So I'll choose the CSV file. I will share the CSV file in the description. Okay, you can download it from there. So yes. So yeah, the data is over here. So this is the data which we are going to visualize. So clicking on load. So we will see the data file on the data column. So 70,000 rows are loaded, as you can see over here. And now we will see the CSV file being loaded on right side in the column, data column. Okay, so yes, it's over here. So first of all, we will visualize average order value trend. Okay, and for this I'm gonna choose a line or area chart. So which one should I choose? Let's do with line chart, I guess. Yes. And in x-axis I'm gonna put date, of course, right? And I'll do it by month, not by year, not by quarter, not by day, by month. That would be much easy to understand for you guys, as this is a beginner friendly dashboard tutorial. Okay, and in y-axis I'm gonna put order value. Okay, and I'm not gonna use sum. I can use sum of the order value, but I'll go with average for this one. Okay, and yeah, perfect. And so let's rename it. Average order value. Perfect. And we can also rename the x-axis and just simply put it month rather than order date or anything like that. Average order value. Okay, and okay, so I'll change the title later on. Going to x-axis, month. Just simply put it month. Okay, y-axis. Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll do these changes later on. Okay, now let's fastly comes to the next visualization, which I think we should do repeat versus new customer sales. Okay, and so we'll be using either donut chart or stacked column chart. So let's go with the, I think, donut chart. Yes, that would be more aesthetic to integrate donut chart. So in x-axis I'll be putting product category over here. Or no, okay, so donut chart, I think we should go with the stacked column chart over here. That would be much better. Yes, so in x-axis I would be putting product category or month. Product name, what kind of product it is actually. And in y-axis I can go with order value or quantity. But I think rather than product name, we should go with the month to signify in what time frame how many products on an average or some got sold. So let's add date, only month, as we did with the earlier visualization. That's much better, I guess. Yes. So yeah, and so this visualize loyalty trends in repeat business, and which categories for the most part the loyal customer base relies. And so as you can see the business over here in December, this 9958 sum of quantity, 9498, 9494, and so yeah, uh, let me cross check it again. Yes, perfect. So this is average value and this is sum of quantity by month. And then we can also implement heat map if you want. Let's realign it a bit. Yes. So I should add a heat map or not? So let's see. I'll try a couple of more visualization before calling it off. And also I think I should add KPIs also at the banner area. That would give this chart, this visualization, a bit more aesthetic appeal. So I'll do that later on. Why should I add it right now? Just see. Let's see. Okay. So I'll have one, two, and three are more than enough. Yes. So I'll add the value later on, and I think we should continue with the map. We should add heat filled map or heat map. Let's see. Let's do fill map. Okay. So in the location area, I think I should add delivery region, right? And so yes, clicking on upgrade, and yeah, perfect. And let's rename it delivery region. Okay. And you can also use heat map over here. Okay. It all depends upon how you want to pursue with your visualization. And we can also add bar or column chart now to depict product retain rate analysis if you want that. Or you can also add payment method revenue contribution if you want to see, because we have a payment method thing over here through which you can see whether which payment type drives the most revenue and how that mix changes across categories or regions. So you can use over your stacked bar or pie chart. I guess pie chart you can try. So I'll remove the delivery region, the map thing over here, because I think it's a beginner dashboard. So I will do that in later on, more in environment specific dashboard, themes which we're gonna learn further later on. So let's leave that part. Let's keep things very simple, very basic currently. Okay. So in the pie chart, so yes, so I think in the pie chart, I think it's going to be payment method, COD, credit card, UPI, which particular payment method the client was using, as you can see. And in the values, we can have revenue, I guess. you know. So yes, payment method, credit card, and 33.52% of the overall orders were credit card transactions. And similarly, you can also see the quantity also if you want to see, like total quantity of the products. And so yes, I'll add order value. That's much better. Or you can also add region over here, you know, which region did uh, delivery region. There are three delivery regions over here. So by percentage, which particular delivery region did how much of credit card transactions, how much of COD, cash on delivery, and how much of UPI based transactions. So I'll have only order value here over here because it's a very beginner dashboard. So I don't want to keep things complex. So I think now it's time to change the design of these charts. Okay, so let's do that. So going on effects, so first of all let's change the background. So this is a Flipkart dashboard. So Flipkart got a light yellowish kind of, theme color. So let's change the background into that. Yeah, so the background is looks cool now. Okay, and so let's change the border area of this visualization. I'll show visual order on all of these three visualization. Okay, let's keep it 20 px. Yeah, so as you can see, it gives a very card like feel to the dashboard. Similarly, I'm going to do it with the other two visualizations also. Let's do it faster. Twenty px, perfect. Let's click on shadow. So should I keep it yellow or what? Let's see. No, I think it should keep it white. The background, I should keep it white. Yeah, perfect. So let's do it with the last visualization. So this is a very basic dashboard. Okay, so there are a lot of complex dashboards which we are going to do later on in this Power BI series. Let's keep it white, switch on the visual border, switch on the shadow. So you can try a similar visualization for other data sets also. And for this particular data visualization, I'll put the dataset link in the description. Clicking on shadow. Perfect. Okay. Should I enlarge it? Okay, let's click on the KPIs. So let's complete this process. Okay, so I think quantity. Let's look at the quantity of the products. So there's around 117k quantity of products. Let's rename it. Yeah, and let's change the font. I like the Arial black font better compared to others. Let's align it. Yes, and let's change the text color to Flipkart like, or black. I don't know which one suits better. Okay, and I should also change the border style of this KPI. Okay, let's do it 20 pixel. Clicking on shadow, yellow. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I want my other KPIs to look like this only. So I'm deleting the other cards which I created earlier. So I'm gonna just copy this one, and I'm gonna okay. So 3 KPIs are more than enough for beginner friendly dashboard. Okay, so in this we have already done total number of products. Let's do the delivery region. Clicking on count distinct, changing the title, number of, let's keep it simple, total regions. Perfect. Okay, and then now I think we should do last KPI. Uh, last KPI card. We should have customer ID, total number of customers, count distinct. So there's close to 70,000 total customers, right? So this is a very like beginner friendly dashboard which we are doing over here. So you can just practice, creating your own data set online, and there's a very dummy data which I've used over here. Okay, so changing the title. Okay, because we have to count distinct only, because like only like total number of people who are buying, we're not targeting repeated customers over here. Okay, and what else we could do? We can add a few. I think we can change the color of the dashboard. So let's see if I can do that. Color of the bar charts, particularly like these are blue, right? I can do that to yellow, I guess. That would look cool. Mm-hmm. So yeah, as you can see, I've changed it to yellow. Similarly, I'm gonna do it over here. So I'm gonna change it to yellow. So now let me make this whole dashboard much better. So I think I should have a few PNGs we can add. So let's see. Sorry, I wrongly clicked on get data. So I should have a few images. This one. So I've already pre-selected a few elements I can add to my dashboard to make it a bit much better. Okay, visually appealing. So you can choose logos, PNGs accordingly. You can create these too yourself. I think there's space for one more. Yeah, perfect. So I think we are good to go. So this is a very beginner dashboard which we have made. I think so. I think the color of the numbers should align with the dashboard. So yellow we can't choose. We can go with blue. Yeah, so that looks kind of okay, I guess. Light version of blue. So that looks okay. Similarly, I'm gonna do with other KPIs. Perfect, perfect. So this is a very beginner friendly dashboard which I built over here. So you can build it yourself. And also I think further later on there's going to be a lot of different kind of dashboards, Power BI dashboards, which we are going to build. So these are very basic ones. So I just want you to have a grasp of what we are going to do with Power BI. So I just basically for the most part wants you to have a aesthetic mindset built from scratch. So by doing these basic projects, you can have that aesthetic mindset, you know, visually as a designer. You don't have to be a professional designer. No, you just start with all these basic Power BI dashboards, and then you can scale your all the way up from there onwards. So later on we will do a lot of different difficult dashboards. We will do multi-page dashboards. We will also do Power BI dashboards integrating SQL data. Currently in this dashboard we use a CSV file, Excel file. So later on we will also use SQL data. We will also do stuff with Python, and so yeah, and we will also explore DAX later on. Okay, Power Query and all the stuff. So these are basic dashboards which we are currently doing. So yeah, so I think this is a perfect beginner start you can take by building such a dashboard. So stay tuned for the next tutorial. Thank you. So okay everyone, thank you so much for watching La Data YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe La Data's YouTube channel for further more amazing tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.